Mr. Marty Show.
You can wave now. Welcome to the show. 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 The Mr. Marty Show. Well, fall is in the air. It's getting kind of cold, and the leaves are changing. I hope it doesn't snow, 'cause the lawn I still have to mow. On the Mr. Marty Show. 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 Live action coming at you with Mr. Marty and Áine on the Mr. Marty Show. Bang! Well, hey there, folks. Welcome to the Mr. Marty Show, and I've got my beautiful wife, Andy Courtenay, here, and we've got a good show. Another one.
We've got another great installment of the Mr. Marty Show.
Is that thing on?
You turned it off.
Okay. Got another great installment.
Put it on.
You want to do it from the top?
Do it
Okay.
from the top.
Well, hey there, folks. Welcome to the Mr. Marty Show. I'm Marty McCormack,
I'm Andy Courtenay.
and we've got a great show, don't we?
We do. We've got another installment of Only in Rogers Park. A very special one, actually. Marty, you can tell us about who you interviewed.
Well, we interviewed another artist, Walter Burroughs, and this was done a little bit a while ago, and so going to be myself, Sandeep Gopal, and Walter talking about his art, and his mother was also a famous artist, so it's a very cool section, so I'm looking forward to seeing it.
We've got that, and we have the fish cam.
That's right. Well, we're wrapping up, there's a little bit of a chill in the air, and yesterday I went to visit, socially distanced, of course, two of Áine's families in her school, grade school.
In our bubble.
In our bubble. All right, thanks. And I had my short sleeve on. Somebody told me to wear a jacket, and I didn't. So I proceeded to freeze. But so it's getting cold now, and as you can tell, I'm like ready to sneeze. But the fish are starting to slow down. So I thought it was a good time to get the fish cam going and show you guys just another beautiful scene underwater. It's beautiful when the light comes through. It's otherworldly. You wouldn't think it's in our backyard, but it is.
Nothing like the magnetic fishing video, right?
No, not at all. We also have COVID cocktail coming.
Got a COVID cocktail coming.
And
Áine will be here today.
we'll also have another installment of On the Corner and so much more.
Yep.
So,
hey Marty, why are you wearing a hat today?
You know,
or that hat.
This hat. Well, after Labor Day, you're not supposed to wear a straw hat, and I was having a bad hair day, so I am wearing, this was from an old friend of mine out in Kansas, Corky, gave me this hat and bequeathed it to me, the late great Corky, and so I'm kind of just wearing it in his honor, and also in honor of another good compadre that's out there in Evergreen, Colorado, a good friend of mine, Dave Lyon, and with Americana music, you gotta look the part, you know, and so that's that. That's with this hat. This is a real Kansan hat, a Flatlander hat. So,
right.
Yeah, but as you can tell, live action from the backyard here in the Windy City. You're watching
The Mr. Marty Show.
Bang.
Stay tuned for the Mr. Marty Halloween special next month. We'll have a stirring good time on the Mr. Marty Show. I'm afraid I have to go, but keep watching the Mr. Marty Show. Back to you, Marty.
It's a hard scrabble life for a prospecting man, searching high and low for a little mother load of joy. A lane to living, barely scraping by. Just another shovel load could show a little mother load of joy. All I need is a gleam and a rumble and tumbling stream. And if I pan it just right, maybe tonight my dream will be of striking it rich on a little mother load of joy. I will work my claim, find me a vein. In them hills there sits a little mother load of joy. Maybe I'm just falling for old scratches floor, minding my soul for a little mother load of joy. All I need is a gleam and a rumble and tumbling stream. And if I pan it just right, maybe tonight my dream will be of striking it rich on a little mother load of joy. Others tried and failed, their happiness destroyed, but I will stake my claim for a little mother load of joy. Yeah, I'll stake my claim for a little mother load of joy. I'll stake my claim for a little mother load of joy. 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 A little mother load of joy.
I'm Kirsten Leslie Karadzhova, and
Come back in. Let's try this again. This is it. Take two. Go ahead.
hello, I'm Kirsten Leslie Karadzhova, an operatic soprano, and I will be joining Marty on the Mr. Marty Show next week. So please tune in and watch.
And now, 30 seconds of cue.
Isn't that awesome? You're gonna see now I can pan in closer. Hey, Leon. Hey. Water, yeah.
It's all so wrong, this pain we feel makes no sense at all. A swan song wasn't part of the deal, was no curtain call. Given no choice, given no...
Okay, So here I am sitting with my favorite cowgirl, Áine McCormick, and we're going to do a song called I Don't Know Just What It Was, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, it was green, it was blue, it looked like me, no, it looked like you. It had big feet that had bunions, its breath was hot and smelled like onions. I am asking you because
I don't know just what it was.
it had a head, or were there three? It had 12 eyes, 5 couldn't see. It had a nose upside down, a mouth that smiled and a mouth that frowned. I am asking you because
I just didn't know what it was.
it liked to jump, it liked to roll. Sometimes it ran, sometimes it strolled. It liked to call, get your red hots here. It kept them stuffed inside its waxy ears. I am asking you because
I just didn't know just what it was.
it came to visit, it came to stay, it came to fight, it came to play. It was very rude and oh so polite. It said good morning and it said good night. I am asking you because
I don't know just what it was.
oh, I am asking you because
I just didn't know just what it was.
live action on the Mr. Marty Show.
Hello, I'm Polly Chase, here with artwork by Marty McCormick. Today I'm here with Red Cloud. It's a majestic Native American portrait in graphite on paper, measures 9.5 by 9.5 inches square, ready to be framed in your choice of framing. To view the fine details of Red Cloud and more of Marty's artwork, go to martinmccormick.com. Now back to the show. A little corner park with the view of the Mississippi River in the distance. We're in Alton, Illinois.
Hey you guys, just a little Mr. Marty PSA here saying that we run on your gifts of love. And what I mean by that is obviously money, and we do have the PayPal account. Everything that you put in is going right toward the show, right toward getting the music back to you, especially in the forms of having it produced by some great engineers in the city of Chicago. So I really do ask you to think about making a contribution to the Mr. Marty Show, and I thank you very much. Hey there, you're back on the Mr. Marty Show, and it is time to play the Dreamtown song for our buddy Mark Winkleman. He's such a good guy, and always out there searching high and low to make sure that people get a home. And that's a beautiful thing.
He found one for us.
He found one for us, and he can find one for you too. But to make this song special, I've got my cowgal Áine here. We're going to do a country western version. Dreaming of a home to buy, call Mark at Dreamtown. Dreamtown. You'll search high and low around Chicago until your dreams found. Dreams found. No place too large or small. He's a friendly realtor who can do it all. Do it all. Come on, Winkleman. Come on, Winkleman. Come on, Winkleman at Dreamtown. Dreamtown. That's Dreamtown. That's Dreamtown. Dreamtown. Call Mark Winkleman today. All right, that was lovely. Thank you, Áine. You can go off set now and have a seat as we proceed to the COVID cocktail. Good job. There she goes, sweetheart of the rodeo. So here we are. We're moving on to the COVID cocktail, and I want to see just exactly what we have here. Going to, why don't you get up and point it toward the camera? Turn that mic. Yeah, there you go. Ooh. Looks like a fall kind of drink, Áine.
It is a this fall kind of drink, yeah.
Oh, this fall?
A this fall.
Oh, this fall kind of drink. Okay. Well, here, my love.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's give it a go. Ooh. What is that?
You want to try to think what it is in there?
Like vermouth?
Yes.
Is it? Wow.
Dang, okay.
Tell the truth, I love vermouth in the fall.
Now, I don't know. The whole point of these COVID cocktails is to use up what we have in our liquor cabinet, because we don't actually touch any of the stuff. So we have things in there that are 20 years old. And I found this bottle of red vermouth, and it was so dusty.
Yeah, I know.
Don't know how old it was.
We never, I mean, really, it's crazy that, this pandemic has allowed us actually to raid the liquor cabinet. There goes the old
Union Pacific.
the old UP. But so there's vermouth, and what else?
Well, it's called the RBG.
Oh, the RBG for the late
Bader
great Ruth Bader
Ginsburg.
Ginsburg.
So in there is red vermouth, bitters,
Okay.
and the Grand Marnier.
Grand Marnier. And
Top it off with seltzer.
well, fantastic. We're going to add in this show just a special video that was made called "She's Gonna Change the World," as a little homage to Ruth Bader Ginsburg, because she did change the world. Just reading about her, it's hard to believe that wasn't that long ago, when I was growing up, that women were such second-class citizens. Yeah. And it's a tough time for everybody with a lot of different things in the political turmoil, but you really have to appreciate Ruth Bader Ginsburg for what she did.
Oh, in one lifetime.
In one lifetime.
She changed my life and our daughter's life. And
Right.
Women have benefited from all her efforts.
So the RBG in honor of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. So cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome to our taped segment of the Mr. Marty Show. What do you think, Sandeep? Beautiful day.
It's gorgeous.
We've got a great artist here. We've got Walter Burrows. And Walter, how would you describe your art? What are you?
Well, I'm an artist. I've been painting for my whole life. My mother was a well-known artist. And my style, this is one of my pieces, I call it metaphysical surrealism. I have an art gallery called Burroughs Art Galleries. That's B-U-R-R-O-W-S, Art, A-R-T, Galleries, GALLERIES.com. And I'm in the process of getting that back together, but I currently have a gallery at 6802 North Glenwood in Chicago. I'm actually opening that up next week. And but I love it. That's what I do. I just I'm the artist. Yeah, right on.
Have you done art your whole life?
My mother was a well-known artist. And
What did she do? What kind of art did she do?
She did like whimsical. Her name was Margaret Palmer. Margaret Palmer Burroughs.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And she did the Saturday Evening Post. She was Woman of the Month in the Chicago Tribune.
Wow.
Margaret Palmer. She was a well-known in the Chicago Arts Club, well-known in the in art in Chicago. So she's a long story. But I'm one of the sons, 8 kids, Walter Burroughs, and I just love art. So I've really found myself. I'm retired, and so I'm now painting all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so, what can I say? I do mysterious creations, other worlds. The more you look, the more you see. And when it's dark, like at night, it starts to get dark, the pieces actually change. The light comes out, and you see it differently than you do during the day. And when it's dark, like at night, it starts to get dark, the pieces actually change. The light comes out, and you see it differently than you do during the day. And most of my pieces, you can turn them any way. You can turn them upside down, you can have them sideways, long ways, and some of the times I actually sign them or initial them on all 4 corners.
Oh, how cool.
So, yeah, I'm a serious artist, and I'm looking at the big time here, the big thinking.
So you said metaphysical.
Surrealism.
Yeah.
Surrealism.
What's you into that?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a seer. I'm actually a Zen. I'm a Zen seeker, and I'm a seer. And so, just metaphysical. Well, metaphysical. I first learned about metaphysics 50 years ago. I was in San Francisco. I used to live in San Francisco, and I met the great metaphysician. His name was Joel Goldsmith.
Okay.
You asked me about the meta, and he wrote The Infinite Wave in many books. And he's the guy, Joel Goldsmith. If you want to know what metaphysics is the man. And I actually studied under Joel Goldsmith, so I got the idea of metaphysics. And so to me, it's the spiritual insight. So no matter where you're in nature, my thing is seeing art in nature. So this is in 2002. This is called the Opera Singer, and you can see her singing her heart out.
I can see
Yeah.
her in it. Now, did you deliberately put
Yeah.
her into it?
Yes, well, it evolved, but I did, yes.
Yeah, okay. So, that's a beautiful piece. I totally love your style, and it is an unusual style, I think. And tell us very quickly, Walter, what inspires you? What's your muse? Dreams.
I'm a seeker, and I believe in the mind that you can, whatever you seek, if you program yourself. You know, I'm working on an art piece, and it's unusual, and I want to use lots of colors, and I don't want to use black. What should I do? And I feed my mind, and I always have a notebook next to my bed.
Awesome.
Always. And so I write down ideas for years and years and years.
Burroughs, fantastic artist.
Well,
A man that paints his dreams. I love it.
right, it's not just a yellow piece for $10,000.
There you go. And we want to thank you for being on the Mr. Marty Show, Walter.
Thank you, Mr. Marty and Mr. Sandeep.
You got it.
Our pleasure.
Our pleasure. We
Okay,
aim to
good.
please.
Now I'll leave you with go get what you want.
There you go. Great advice. I love it.
Yeah, there's no doubt, just look in her eyes. Yeah, no surprise comes right out. She's gonna change the world. She's gonna change
Well, we had a really good show today, didn't we, Áine? There was a lot of great contributions, and I thought your song, I don't know just what it was particularly good.
Thank you.
And a lovely COVID cocktail, and as always, having you folks here watching the show with us means a lot to us, doesn't it? Yeah. So let's say goodbye by singing the Mr. Marty Show song. Thanks for watching the show. 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 The Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. The Mr. Marty Show. 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 Thank you, folks. God bless you. See you next week. Bye-bye.